Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live. I'm Kanchan Verma. And this week there is the G7 summit, which is happening in London. And in this summit, there will be very crucial topic. And one of the important topics is climate change. And we'll be discussing about this topic with our guest today. But before that, I would like to remind you there's a free gift available only for you. So stick around to this episode till the end. We will guide you how to avail your free gift. Hello, friends. Welcome to our show today. And many things are happening at the moment, and one of the major thing is climate change. And now there's a G7 summit which will be happening in this week, and the major key subjects are climate change, trade, and recovery from the coronavirus. So today we have guest Ritu Gupta, who is very concerned about climate and the way of living, healthy living. So I would like to welcome her on this show, and we'll be asking about what climate change means to her. So welcome to the show, Ritu. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Kanchan, for inviting me to the show. And I'm doing absolutely fine. It's nice to talk to you again. Thank you so much.
Yes, there are many problems, Ritu, and I am doing well. And it's coping up the current scenario of corona and living at home, working so many things, working towards children to really make them understand why it is important to be at home and maintain social distancing. But now the major talk of the world is global warming. And so what all this means to you, environment change, what do you really think about it?
Kanchan, I feel that global warming, we should all be concerned about global warming because it's very important. We as a humanity, see why global warming is happening. It's about human-induced emission of greenhouse gases. Okay, so like methane and various other gases, and humanity has increased the use of fossil fuels like coal, oil, gas, and deforestation is also happening. So we need to make aware everyone around us, including the children, the kids, that it is very important to understand what is global warming, what is climate change, why it is happening, and the most important thing, what we should do that it should not happen. There can be little contribution from every person living on this mother earth, and then so we can slowly over the time period can reduce global warming.
Well, it's a very valid point, and I think education really makes a difference when in our approach, in our thought process. Now, when we are talking about G7 summit, which is happening in London, and even India is also participating as a guest country. So, and 5 other countries are already in the G7 summit. Now, the thing is how really we can help, how we can as a community level, we can educate people, or how we can do that?
As a community level, on the community level basis, number one, we should create awareness among the senior citizens, awareness among people like me and you and the children. So it should be there in their syllabus. They should be told about small things. And also the groups can be created which can work on grassroots level in every community, in every RWO, letting people know to ban plastic, to grow more trees, to use more of electric cars, and not to cut the trees. So this is what we can do. Like, our government has introduced Ujjwala. There is a scheme, Ujjwala scheme, and I think it's very good, where the gas connection is given to the rural area people so that they do not go up to the mountains and cut down the trees for making food. So it is one thing which is, very helpful. The same we can do here in India. And also we can let kids know that the population tiger, the number of population has increased. Why it has increased? Because we all Indians are, in a way have become very careful about global warming, and those who are not careful, they have to be told about it. Every day there should be an advertisement, a campaign which people get to read in newspaper or they get to watch on TV, and definitely it will leave an impact on every human being living here in our country.
You raised a very valid point when you talk about lines which are recovered in India. But at the same time, I think what is that one thing which is very important for decrease the global warming, because Earth is a life planet, and how we can really care about Mother Earth, and we can really help in decrease the global warming. You mentioned deforestation, which is a very valid point. And what are other processes we can do?
Kanchan, I personally feel two things we should be doing. That we should increase the fleet of electric vehicles, and also we should have proper infrastructure for charging them. Number two, which is very important as for me, is conservation, restoration, and improved management of land to avoid the greenhouses emission effect. So this we can do, so we should plant more trees. We should have, in the community, in the colonies, in the places where we are staying, the societies, we should, encourage more of small gardens, kitchen gardens, and we should let all the kids plant one tree at least on their birthday, a small plant, a tree, and we should gift out these things to people. So in a way, we will give the message that, okay, think green, behave green, and give out the green gifts.
Definitely, because global warming will be affecting in our lives very tremendously, because glaciers are melting, and that will give rise to the sea level, and the chances of tsunamis and deforestation. Already the soil will be polluted. So all these are very important. Now what I feel is, what is the finest age for children to know about global warming? How we can teach them? Do we require a course for that in the curriculum? You may remember when we were studying, there was a course, environmentalist course, for 3 or 4 years in Delhi University. So that was, I think it's a bit late. But now things have changed. We are connected via internet, and I think knowledge has to be circulated from a very young age. What are your ideas on that?
I totally agree with you that knowledge has to be circulated from a very young age. And kids, they should be, when they're very young, let's say when they start going to school, the teachers should give them activities, should let them know, show them PowerPoint presentations about how to not waste water, what are the things they can grow in the house, why forests are important, why wild animals are important, why are they dying. They should, it can be told to students as per their brain, so the brain develops as per their age. It can be told to them. And if you know that when we were in school, even now there is a subject called EVS. So EVS, they should have more about climate change. They should have more knowledge. The kids should be imparted more knowledge about global warming and why climate is important for each one of us. Because if the climate is there, we are going to survive. So as per their age, it should be told to them, and they should accordingly be given the projects. Not wasting the paper also. So where does the paper come from? From trees. So these are the things which family, teachers, let the child know.
Yes, definitely. But I also feel very strongly that the India is a agricultural country where a lot of farmers are growing agriculture crops. So I think it's very, very essential from a very beginning in the class that they should have a subject on agriculture, how the plants are being raised, and how we can care about our rivers. We can care about our crops, how we can not use pesticide, go organic. All that I think is very essential, and it's a call of the time that we should stick to to help the mother nature to come up, which is I have read somewhere, because due to this coronavirus, the Ganga which we is now clean, because there's less interaction of human with the Ganga. So I think that is something people should be concerned, very small thing, and they should be taught, and they should be kind of do a community initiative to inform them. So what are the main major ways we can reach out to people to teach about deforestation, to care about mother nature, live a healthy life, clean life?
Kanchan, I totally agree with you what you said. And, there's only one thing, creating awareness among the people. It's not that people do not know about it. Most of the people, they know about it. And if we see even the uneducated masses, they know about it. But somehow the lifestyle has changed. Even now, Kanchan, if you go back to the villages, if you travel to the rural areas, people are more concerned about global warming and they are more connected with Mother Earth. So the change in the lifestyle can be because of any reasons, but the people should be made aware about the water resources and what is the importance of water, what is the importance of green things in our life, and how we can stay healthy. All these diseases, all the pandemic, whatever the problem we all are facing in this world has somewhere some connection with the global warming, with the climate change. So we have to let people know that why do we need glaciers, what is the importance of glaciers, why the rivers should be there. Rivers are dying. Basically, if you see, many of the rivers are dying. There is water scarcity in most of the cities. So these are the small initiatives which we can take, all the educated people. In fact, we are not going out of the house, but virtually there can be groups, there can be some talks where people are made aware about it. And also the students, the young kids, they should be given certain kind of project. They should be asked to speak out something, write an essay, because if they write an essay, they will definitely think. And if they think, they will definitely read about global warming, the climate change. So we would be on right track, letting the youngsters, the young kids know that how to preserve all these natural resources which are very important in our life.
Yes, and I also just want to add a few things in here that I think they are the subject which are very essential from the beginning, from the education, is farming and living a healthy life and sustainable life, using of sun energy and all that energy-based knowledge, so that I think the further the generation which will come up after us will know how to really care about Mother Earth and how to plant trees, how to remain easy and sustainable life, which will be healthy life. So as usual, Ritu, it was so wonderful to talk to you today, and we'll be meeting again with our next episode of a concerning subject. So till then, bye-bye and take care.
Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
We have some unique Akulmach memorabilia which will make you look outstanding. The graphics on these corporate gifts are based on the global best business practices. To become recipient of one of these gifts for free, you have to watch this video till the end and provide your valuable comments. Or you can also share your experiences. The person who makes the best comment would be chosen to become a recipient of these beautiful Akulmach gift, absolutely free, delivered to your doorsteps. The winner would also get a chance to be invited live as a distinguished panelist during our next video. What are you waiting for, friends? Please subscribe Akulmach and smash that like button.